So today, lads, it is the first, well, it's going to be the first game of Hailey Van Lith with the Chicago Sky, as well as the first game, honestly, with the new look Chicago Sky, with Ariel Atkins, with Courtney Vandersloot, with Beck Allen, obviously Hailey Van Lith there, Maddie Westbells is going to get some burn tonight. So there's a lot of players that are going to get quite a lot of burn tonight with the Chicago Sky team, and I'm going to be honest, it's an interesting one. It is definitely going to be an interesting situation to look at. It's going to be very interesting to see when it's all said and done what ends up happening to the Chicago Sky team, because again, I do think I've always said this about the Chicago Sky, that they are a bubble playoff team. I think they're not going to finish lower than 10th. They're not going to finish higher than 7th. They're going to finish somewhere in that range. But they are a bubble playoff team. If they make the playoffs, I would not be surprised at all. If they don't make the playoffs, I would not be surprised at all. But when people are talking about a lot of the Sky team, I think their roster, I'm not going to lie, is definitely better than people give it credit for from a depth perspective. I think their starting five is okay. The starting five is okay. You got the double bigs. You've got Beck Allen potentially. If they start Onyenwere, I think you could be very concerned about their shooting in their starting five. But I think they've got a lot of depth. If you look at the bench, Elizabeth Williams is fantastic. If they do end up starting Onyenwere instead of Beck Allen's one of the best bench players in the W. Maddie Westbell, I don't think is going to do much. But if they start Beck Allen, Onyenwere is a pretty good bench player. I think Rachel Banham's a sniper. And obviously, whatever you can get from Hailey Van Lith, you get. I think a lot of people are probably expecting too much from Van Lith. But I think she plays a lot today. I'm not going to lie. I think Van Lith plays a hell of a lot today. It's going to be interesting to see when it comes to this guy, who they run their offense through. Because that's the thing you're going to see straight away is there truth to them running through Camila Cardoso? Are they going to run through Angel Reese? Or are they going to run through Courtney Vandersloot? Maybe they got Courtney Vandersloot so that they can run to the bigs. Courtney Vandersloot running the pick and roll, getting it into the bigs and trying to get the bigs to finish. Is Angel Reese going to play out in the perimeter? So they're genuine questions that you have to ask coming into this game. They are questions you're going to have to ask. So my predictions for this game, I would expect a lot of high pick and rolls with Courtney Vandersloot and Camila Cardoso. I would expect Angel Reese to shoot 5 3-point shots. I don't know how many she's making. I'm going to expect her to shoot 5 tonight in this game. They're playing the Brazilian national team. She's Brazilian, isn't she? Or is she Brazilian? Am I right with that? Or did I mix her up with somebody else? Is she Brazilian? No, she's American. Why did I think she was Brazilian? No, she's Puerto Rican. That's it. She plays for Puerto Rico. Sorry. I know she played. She's had this really good international career. It was for Puerto Rico, not Brazil. But I have no idea who this is. Has she always been on the roster? I have no idea who this is. 24-year-old Sammy Puises. Oh, her. Yeah. She has been. Her face, when you look in. She was obviously a rookie, I'm guessing. Playing 6 years of college ball. Played in college this year and is pushing 25. So, Sedona Prince, almost. Man, averaging 10 points per game. That's not ideal for 10 points per game. Yeah, that's really not ideal, to be honest. But Kia Nurse is going to be a really good bench player as well for this team. So my expectations are the starting five is going to be Ariel Atkins. Ariel Atkins is going to start. Courtney Vandersloot is going to start. Angel Reese is going to start. Camila Cardoso is going to start. And then that last starting spot, I would assume, is going to go to Beck Allen. That's what I would guess the starting lineup. But I think you're going to see again. It's going to be interesting to see who gets off the bench first between Mariah Jefferson and Hailey Van Lith. If Hailey Van Lith doesn't, if she doesn't get off the bench first, I would be very concerned, especially in preseason. And if she ends up playing the shooting guard position, I would be extremely concerned. Extremely, extremely concerned, because if it turns out that Hailey Van Lith is behind Mariah Jefferson in preseason, it's going to be hard for her to break in, because it's really hard to break. It's easy enough to break into more minutes when you're in the rotation. It's hard to break into more minutes when you're out of the rotation. And they're not going to run a 3-point guard rotation. There's no way a team's running a 3-point guard rotation, especially when you can move Ariel Atkins down and go big. So that's kind of the one of the interesting things to see. Also, again, the 3-point shooting from Angel Reese, how many she shoots is going to be interesting. And I just don't know what's going to happen with the rest of these players, honestly. Kia Nurse sometimes looks like one of the best shooting guards in the WNBA. Sometimes looks like she shouldn't be in the WNBA. Like, she is consistently inconsistent. Like, that's the thing with Kia Nurse. There's a reason why the Seattle Storm literally did whatever they could to get off her. But they're not paying her too much, and she can shoot sometimes. She could hit 9 threes tonight. She could go 0 for 9. There's, like, as streaky shooters I've seen. Another thing is Maddie Westbeld in a rotation? Like, Rachel Bannum's another microwave scorer. But is Maddie Westbeld going to be in the rotation? Because my guess for the 12 is going to be Bannum's going to be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of Van Lith. Yeah, that would be my prediction. That they're going to go with Camila Cardoso, Anya Were, Angel as their 3 like out and out bigs, and then they're going to have like combo forwards in Maddie Westbeld, Beck Allen at the 3-4, and then you're going to have Anya Were at the 2-3, Kia Nurse 2-3, Ariel Atkins. I think Ariel Atkins can play a lot more 1 than people think, depending on the lineups. I can see Ariel Atkins running the 1 in a lineup where one of the 2 bigs are on the bench. But overall, I expect the Chicago Sky to absolutely demolish the Brazilian national team. Like, my prediction is the game's in LSU. I would assume they're going to win by 30. 30 is my prediction. I would be shocked if they win by less than 30. They're going to absolutely destroy the Brazilian national team. But it's not about the score. Like, a lot of people are going to look at the score and be like, Chicago Sky they're going to win the WNBA because they beat the Brazilian national team by 30. They're going to win by 30. And if the Fever win by less than 30, even with their bench, I'll be surprised. This is a mediocre national team facing a WNBA team. There should be, even if the Chicago Sky sit Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, Ariel Atkins, Courtney Vandersloot, and Beck Allen, they sit them for the entire game, I would hope the bench wins by 30 as well. Just because I'd be the same with the Fever. But one thing I always look at the Sky team is the Sky have a lot of depth. They do have a lot of depth, and if they can just find some sort of a defensive identity, and if they can just grind out wins. You can grind out wins with depth. Like, depth isn't going to win you a championship, but depth is going to help in the regular season, especially when you've got rebounders, you've got defenders. Like, I like this Sky team in a way that I like them over the Sparks. I like them over the Wings. I don't know about the Dream, but I like them over the Sparks and I like them over the Wings. I just think they have better rebounders, they got better defenders, and I think the Sparks are just, for lack of a better word, I think if everything doesn't go right for the Sparks, I can see things going real wrong real fast for the Sparks because they've got no defenders. And for the Wings, I just don't think the Wings are good enough. I think the Wings are not good enough offensively. They're going to be still too reliant on Enrique, and they're going to be literally worse than the Wings were last year. Like, I don't understand how you can get worse than the Wings were last year, and I understand Paige is an upgrade on defense. I understand Dejanay is an upgrade on defense, but I do not understand how you manage to get worse as a team defensively year on year. I understand Dejanay's in there, but it's not like Dejanay can guard all 5 players. But yeah, I would say for the Sky, you expect them to absolutely destroy Brazil tonight. And my prediction for the Sky on the season, I'll make a big full breakdown, but I'll probably go 8. I think 8 is a fair spot for them on the season. If they get as high as 6, it wouldn't surprise me, but if they miss the playoffs, it also wouldn't. But I just think their depth is going to get them into the playoffs. But anyway, I'll see you guys.